I've been stuck, exhausted, brain fog, burnout. ADHD is not helping. Menopause is just rude. But this week, I tried three small things to feel a little bit more human, and they're really helping. Hi there, I'm Kelly, and welcome to the channel. I am a woman that is getting older and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So grab a drink and let's talk about it. So I am not going to talk about glow-ups or big transformations today or miracle fixes. I am talking about tiny little changes that can change your life. I'm in the trenches of whatever phase of menopause that I'm currently in. So I've been super tired, burnt out, brain fog, depressed. All I want to do is go back to bed and sit there like a potato or scroll on my phone watching video after video. And Miss Potato over here has been too exhausted to care. So I tried these three things to see if they would help, and so far they really have. So let's get into that. And it seems so simple. Number one is trying to make healthier food choices. Ever hear of that saying, garbage in, garbage out? Well, it's true. So if you make better, healthier food choices, which give you more nutrition and vitamins and more energy, you wouldn't be tired all the time. At least that's the theory, right? I believe it's true. And it might not work instantaneously or very noticeable at first, but after a few days it really does make a difference. I've always, since I was younger, been on some sort of diet, but this time I'm just eating healthier. Not just to lose weight, although that's a whole other video, but because I want to feel healthier. Of course, it is not 100%. If you hear that, that's my cat scratching at her little scratching post. It's not going to be 100% 24/7. There has been some days that my I do not care comes out to play, but I am not looking for perfection here. I'm just working on getting unstuck from unhealthy patterns, making better choices, and building better habits. Number two, as I said before, I've been really exhausted, and by the time I get home from work, my give a damn is busted. My social battery has been in the red for hours, and all I dream about is my bed. So I'm coming home and I do the sit and scroll. I'm just sitting there, scrolling on my phone. And I needed a way to break that cycle. And don't get me wrong, resting after a hard day is okay, but when it becomes a habit and you don't move the rest of the night, it's not a good thing. So I made a get off your ass and do something bowl. I'm not really sure what to call it, and I don't really care, so that's what it's named. I made a list of 30 small little tasks, cut them out, folded them up, and threw them in a bowl. Now, the tasks are not meant to be huge tasks, just little things like clean the bathroom mirror, declutter one shelf or a drawer, take a 10-minute walk, read a book for 10 minutes, listen to your favorite song on repeat for 10 minutes. I do that quite often. Well, whatever it is that you enjoy, that's what you put down there. Whatever you want. It doesn't matter. The point of this is to just get unstuck and stop sitting and scrolling for the rest of the night and move your body. Now, if you're anything like me, cleaning one thing would just get you on a roll and end up cleaning the whole bathroom, which is a major bonus. Number three, I have been absolutely terrible to myself for a very long time. And now that I'm in menopause, it honestly feels like I'm just kicking myself while I'm down. But the truth is, it isn't new. It's been a lifelong thing for me. And honestly, I'm kind of over it, because if I treated other people the way I treated myself, I would have zero friends. Sometimes it feels like I'm in kind of a toxic relationship with myself. That's a weird thing to admit. I deserve the same kindness that I give to everyone else. And finally, I'm trying to learn how to give that to myself. It's time to break up with that inner voice in the back of my head that says that I am not worthy or I'm not going to succeed at the things that I want to do. So I'm trying to start journaling. Honestly, it's a habit that's really taking a little work to get into. One of my struggles is consistency. So that's a thing I am trying. Every day, I'm writing down 3 things that I am grateful for, 3 things that are kind about myself or that I have achieved during the day that I'm proud of myself about, 3 goals that I want to achieve for self-love for tomorrow. And another thing that I am trying to do is every day I want to do at least one thing that brings my heart pure joy. One of these nights, what brought me joy is to make shepherd's pie, which turned out to be really, really yummy. And the other day, one of the things that I did was that made me feel pure joy was going out and weeding my flower bed. I got my hands in the earth and I felt a little more grounded after that. Now, all of these things are not a magic fix, and these things won't change overnight, but it does help. The tiniest little shifts, like eating at home, doing one little task, writing something kind in a journal about yourself, that might not seem like a huge deal, but they're a start of something huge. One step closer to that huge transformation or that glow up that you dream of. It's one step closer for you to start showing up for yourself in small ways. You start rebuilding trust with your own brain and self-love in your heart. You create proof to yourself because that's the only person you have to prove anything to, that you can change, that you are changing. You don't need a full reset overnight. You just need one tiny step in the right direction. And if you keep taking those tiny little steps, even when they feel boring, even when they feel pointless, that's how everything shifts. That's how you get unstuck. And that is how you change your life. Don't underestimate the small stuff. It's not just one thing. It's the beginning of everything. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. And I'd love to know what tiny changes that you have been doing that have been helping you feel like a little bit more human lately. Drop it in the comments. I'm always looking for more ideas that don't feel overwhelming. And in the next video, we're talking about how to make healthier choices feel less like a total chore, especially when ADHD and menopause brain just wants you to give up and order French fries. So that's coming. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye. Now, hello, Mr. Potato Head.